Hello everyone and welcome to my channel Wise Prep. In today's video, we are starting chapter 1 which is Computer Fundamentals and History. And in this part, we'll understand the generations of computers. Computers didn't suddenly appear in their modern form. Instead, their development happened slowly over many decades. Each major change in the technology used inside computers is called a generation of computers. And these generations show how computers evolved from huge machines using vacuum tubes to today's ultra-fast AI and quantum computers. Starting with the first generation of computers from 1940s till 1950s. The first generation of computers used vacuum tubes, which were large glass tubes used to control electricity and perform calculations. Because vacuum tubes produced a lot of heat, these computers became very hot and required special air conditioning. Their speed was extremely slow, measured in milliseconds, that is 1,000th of a second. They were so huge that they occupied entire room. These computers worked only in machine language, which is the lowest level language made of binary digits, zeros and ones. People used punch cards to enter data and magnetic drums were used for storing information. These machines consumed a lot of electricity and often broke down, making maintenance very difficult. Examples of first generation computers include ENIAC, which is Electronic Numerical Integrator and Computer, then EDVAC, which is Electronic Discrete Variable Automatic Computer, UNIVAC-1, which is Universal Automatic Computer, and IBM 701. Next is the second generation of computers from 1950s till 60s. A major breakthrough came when transistors replaced vacuum tubes. Here a transistor is a small semiconductor device that works like an electronic switch. It is much smaller, faster, more reliable, and does not heat up as much as a vacuum tube. Because of transistors, computers became smaller, cooler, and faster with speed measured in microseconds, that is 1 millionth of a second. This generation introduced assembly language, which uses short codes instead of binary, and early high-level languages like COBOL, which stands for Common Business Oriented Language, and FORTRAN, which means Formula Translation. Magnetic core memory became the main memory technology and batch processing systems began, where tasks were completed in batches. These computers marked the beginning of commercially sold computers used by businesses. And some examples include IBM 1401, IBM 7094, CDC 1604, and UNIVAC 1107. Next up is third generation of computers from 1960s till 70s. The third generation was powered by integrated circuits, also called ICs. An IC is a small silicon chip containing many transistors and electronic components in a compact form. This made computers smaller, cheaper, and much faster, with speed measured in nanoseconds, that is 1 billionth of a second. For the first time, users interacted through keyboards and monitors instead of punch cards. Another major advancement was the introduction of operating systems, that is OS, which managed hardware as well as software and allowed multiple programs to run effectively. High-level programming languages such as BASIC, which is beginner's all-purpose symbolic instruction code, Pascal and C became popular. Computers became widely used in education, business and government offices. Famous machines from this generation include IBM System 360, Honeywell 6000, DEC PDP-8 and PDP-11. Now coming to the fourth generation of computers, that was from 1970s till now. Modern computing truly began with the invention of the microprocessor. Here a microprocessor is a single chip that contains the entire central processing unit, which is CPU. These chips are built using VLSI technology, which stands for Very Large Scale Integration, which means thousands of transistors are packed into one small chip. This made computers incredibly fast with processing speed in picoseconds, which is 1/1,000,000th of a second. Computers also became extremely small, such as personal computers, which are PCs, laptops, smartphones, and tablets all use microprocessors. During this generation, the GUI or graphical user interface was introduced, allowing people to use icons, windows, and a mouse instead of typing commands. Then the internet, networking, and wireless communication rapidly expanded. Popular programming languages like C, C++, Java, and Python were developed and widely used. Examples from this generation include the IBM PC, Apple II, Macintosh, and microprocessors such as Intel 4004, 8085, and 8086. And finally, the fifth generation of computers from 1980s represents the present and future of computing, focusing on artificial intelligence, that is AI, and machine learning, that is ML. Here AI means machines that can think, learn, understand and make decisions like humans, while ML allows computers to learn from data. The hardware is based on ULSI technology, which means ultra large scale integration, containing millions of components on a single chip. Fifth generation computers also use parallel processing, where multiple processors work together to perform tasks faster, and use quantum computing, which uses quantum particles to perform calculations at unimaginable speeds. Now these are measured in petaflops and exaflops. Here flops are nothing but FLOPS, which stands for floating point operations per second. Devices of this generation are extremely compact, such as smartphones, smartwatches, tablets, and robotic systems. Logic-based languages like Prolog, which is programming in logic, and concepts like NLP, which is natural language processing, are used for speech recognition and human-computer interaction. Examples include IBM Watson, Google DeepMind, advanced robotics, self-driving cars, and quantum computers. And that's it for today. I hope you found this video helpful. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe my channel. Thank you.